Houston Rockets, although the Rockets are the only Western Conference team to beat the Lakers in the playoffs in the 80s. Because of the violation on the jump, it's L.A. ball.
Well, the Lakers always like to get off in the power game in the low post, either using Worthy or Kareem.
Goaltending called against Olajuwon. Credit the basket to Worthy, who was, as QB predicted, in the low post. The officials today, Jack Madden, Joe Forte, and Nolan Fine working this game. So it's Eric Sleepy Floyd and Mike Woodson in the backcourt.
Well, Floyd is always dangerous because of the three-point shot. But the key to this game today will be Chivius and also Woodson. Can they hit the perimeter jump shots?
7 on the shot clock. Otis Thorpe with a high arcing shot misses, and here come the Lakers, 4 on 4. Magic Johnson healthy and feeling good. Byron Scott from the corner. Byron Scott has been shooting the lights out of the basket since he came back from a 6-game hiatus because of that urological problem. Woodson leaves it for Floyd. Here's that 3 you talked about. Not this time. Loose ball. Good hustle by Thorpe, or Chivas, even though he lost it out of bounds.
The Lakers must get Kareem going in the early part of the game so that Olajuwon will have to work at the defensive end.
Woodson is all over Magic. Double quickly on Kareem. Rotation is not effective and leaves Scott open. The rebound by Olajuwon. 4-0 Lakers. Steal by Magic. Foot race with Sleepy Floyd. And it's 6-0 LA.
In the 2 previous encounters, the Lakers have been able to get out and score 124 and 125 points because of the incredible amount of easy layups and second shots.
Like we just saw. Derek Chivas in and out. That was just a tough break. That was on the mark, however. And here comes Byron Scott in a 6-0 blanking thus far. Pass just eludes Green. Don Chaney, former Celtic great and Clippers coach, who said he never intended to be a coach, and says he may enter the real estate field. I guess if the losing streak continues, he'll look for land somewhere. Double, triple on Akeem, and it was last touched by a Laker.
In the early going, I'm very impressed with the Lakers. When the ball goes into the low post, either to Thorpe or Akeem, they have 3 people on the ball.
Just under 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter, 6-0 LA. Olajuwon. Derek Chivas, even though Houston hasn't scored, is hustling all over the place. Good spin move inside, and Akeem is fouled by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. By the way, the man that Chivas is replacing in the Rocket lineup is Buck Johnson. So here is Olajuwon. Is there anything this man can't do?
No, because we say he has the complete game, but the coaching staff would like for him to improve his passing. And I think in the Laker game plan today, we are seeing the 3 players quickly get to him, not double team, but triple team him, forcing him to become a passer if Houston is going to get the job done.
He has impressive season numbers, but the one area where he has fallen off is the free throw shooting. Under 70% on the year, and he misses 2 right there. So the Lakers still have blanked the Rockets.
Well, that's a critical stat when you realize that he gets over 7 attempts a game.
Worthy makes it 8-0. This crowd uneasy. Don Chaney about to call a timeout.
Well, see, Chaney's all upset because nothing has come easy so far. Everything has been a struggle.
Woodson in and out. Now, some of the shots have been open jumpers, but they have gone in and out. A couple of bad breaks for the Rockets. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Magic wants him to run a play.
Now they're going to go into Kareem.
Cut off of Kareem. A.C. Green. There's Akeem with another board. No one inside as now Olajuwon comes in the picture.
There's a mismatch inside. They had Thorpe with Scott.
And Woodson going to the hoop is fouled, and he'll go to the line to try to put the Rockets on the board.
His first personal foul, second.
Whenever you play against the Lakers, they switch so much. They switch people on any screens in that, and you must take advantage every time there is a mismatch. Now, Thorpe was in the lane posting up on Byron Scott, and they missed that.
Foul is on Byron Scott, his first, and here's Mike Woodson, who's been around a long time. He's been holding up despite a painful knee as a result of surgery. But he led Houston Houston in their loss to the Sonics on Friday with 24, and right now Houston can't find the basket any way, shape, or form. You'll hear a cheer when one goes in. And it's 8-1 Lakers. Chivas is guarding Worthy. That's the big concern Cheney has with Chivas in the lineup. Defense against the likes of Worthy. Off the rim, and we will have a loose ball foul against the Lakers.
Loose ball foul.
See the difference between the two offenses early. Anytime that the Lakers get double and triple team, you're seeing the cutters, and Kareem is making the pass, and they're getting easy opportunities in the paint. At the other end of the floor, everything is a contested jump shot.
Now Kareem has picked up his second personal foul, and now we'll have a foul against the Rockets.
But even though Kareem has two, Dick, because he's only playing 23, 24 minutes a game, they will allow him to stay until he gets his third.
Michael Thompson plays equal or a little more than Kareem anyway by the end of the game. Foul was on Mike Woodson. 8-1 the Lakers lead. Nearly 4 minutes going by in the first quarter. Good defense on Sleepy Floyd had on Byron Scott. Now the Rockets trying to get something going. But they can't. They throw the ball away on our fast break opportunity. Magic Johnson comes back, penetrates, and finds inside AC Green. And Green scored.
What a pass. Magic turned a Houston advantage 3-on-1 into a turnover with a great defensive play. Goes the length of the floor, and then under pressure delivers an outstanding pass.
All 5 Rockets have tried, but all 5 have missed shots from the field. Well, the Rockets are 31-25. They're doing very well considering that they have 7 new faces. Here are the old ones that left. Joe Barry Carroll, who'd been around, Cedric Maxwell, but McRae and Peterson. And here are the list of the new players on the roster. The latest one to join the team is Walter Berry, and they're the old and the new for the Rockets.
We have a replay here with Derek Chivas. This is a tough cover for him. Watch the wily veteran, James Worthy, cutting off a back screen by Kareem, and then you need the guy to deliver the pass, and naturally Magic puts it right on the money.
Magic Johnson has 4 assists on LA's 5 field goals, and there is Derek, who has the good outside shot and can run, but his test will come defending James Worthy. Right now Worthy has 4. Michael Thompson has replaced Kareem for the Lakers, and the first field goal of the game by Hakeem Olajuwon breaks the drought. 4.5 minutes went by before the Rockets scored a field goal, and Worthy comes back inside.
See, that's taking advantage of a switch. They had Sleepy Floyd switch on Worthy. That's a total mismatch.
Inside, Olajuwon against Michael Thompson. They got the ball first. No foul.
Look for Michael Thompson up front.
And Floyd breaks up the bounce pass. Milwaukee defeats Cleveland 103-98. That'll bring smiles to Pat Riley's face. They're now 3 games behind Cleveland in the loss column, and Utah won on the road, beating the Atlanta Hawks 85-83. Big win for the Jazz.
Now that's impressive. I'll tell you, that's very impressive. Atlanta 83 points at home.
Utah, the best field goal defense team in the NBA, and Pat Riley was telling us before the game that the Jazz are the team that he really worries about, maybe more than any other in the league.
Well, because of their low post defense, they are the best and the lowest field goal percentage against that we have in the league, number 1.
Rockets trailing 12-3. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first period.
See, as you look at the Rockets, it's difficult for cutters to get down inside because they always have 2 players on the low box.
Chivas misses the shot after Woodson took a jumper from the corner. Scott looking for room, wins his way, and Byron Scott, who has scored 30 points or more in 4 of the last 7 games, has upped the Laker lead to 14-3. 11-point lead, their biggest thus far. Looking for Hakeem and his jumper over Michael Thompson. No question the Rockets going to go every time to Hakeem with Michael Thompson in there. Scott again hits another.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the Laker quickness, whether it comes out of the fast break or even the few times that Houston has scored. They're right at them within 4 to 5 seconds.
Triple team on Akeem and the turnover. Here comes Worthy. He's got Green. Not a good pass. Green recovered and stuffs it through.
The energy man. There he is.
A.C. Green, who, by the way, has developed into a pretty nifty outside shooter. And a timeout is called by Don Chaney. Again, this is a 22nd timeout by the Rockets, who are getting thumped 18-5 here in the first quarter.
In this sequence, watch how quickly the Lakers recover defensively. Now, they might have been beaten. You think they're beaten, but on the trap now, as you make a blind pass, they shoot the passing lanes. It's not how quick you are, it's how well you read the passing lanes. And here he is, the generator, Mr. Electricity, out in the open floor and on second shots, A.C. Green. The guy that Pat Riley says all we do is plug him in, and he gives us that energy, that current that we so vitally need.
Western Conference, and it shows that Utah would be in the second slot because they lead the Midwest Division. Houston 8 games behind, and right now the Rockets are only 3 behind Utah, yet they could be in jeopardy of not even making the playoffs. That's how close it is.
Well, I just think that there is such a competition out here. There are 9 teams battling for the 8th berth, but 5 of them are going for the bottom 4. A lot of competition.
Thorpe dumps it through. There was Buck Johnson, who came in the ball game, and Otis Thorpe with his first field goal.
So far today, anytime that the Lakers go down inside, they have been beating the double and triple teams with the diagonal passes out.
A.C. Green misses from the top this time. Olajuwon with the rebound. Sleepy Floyd hits from outside. Eric Floyd, who was ejected in the Seattle game because back-to-back technical fouls on Friday. Magic Johnson tries to go coast-to-coast, misses, and now the Rockets can cut the Laker lead to 7. Here is Thorpe, and he does. Don Chaney's gang is making a first quarter comeback here with 4:40 remaining.
Well, they are at home. They have the energy of the crowd. It isn't like they're not getting attempts. Their main thing is they must get some easy field goals.
Scott picked up quickly by Floyd. Wide open, Magic Johnson. Extra pass to Worthy, who now has 8 points and leads the Lakers.
The Lakers are so unselfish. They always will make the extra pass to the free man. It seems like they have that shot clock in their heads.
Penetrating and then going back outside. Thorpe has it knocked away by Magic Johnson and Byron Scott, and Buck Johnson bumps Scott coming up the court, and a foul against the Lakers.
See, anytime that you're a low post player, the one thing that you cannot do anytime you get a pass down there and you get double or triple teamed is bring the ball down. Once you bring the ball down, the defensive people can get a piece of it, and that was a guard. 6'3", taking the ball away from a 6'10" player.
Buck Johnson on the foul. No look pass cross court to A.C. Green. Magic gets it. No look to Magic to Michael Thompson. First a no look pass and then a no look tap. And it results in a basket and a foul for the Lakers.
Now, wait a second. I mean, there's very little he can do better than that, all right? Just watch this rebound come off, and there's your tap. You talk about the guy who can see the entire court. It's something that we always talk about the great ones. The great ones see the entire court, all 5 players, and it's just beautiful to watch.
You know, Magic Johnson missed the All-Star game. He missed the game against Detroit on the road, missed the Celtic game in L.A. I think he's been kind of lonely not being in there. And you know what? He won't talk about MVP, but I think in the back of his mind, it's a big goal for him. So he's back and feeling sprightly. 22-11 over the top will turn the ball over back to the Lakers.
See, what I like about Magic's game today is how quick he is in transition from going from top of the circle to the other. Here we have Purvis Short coming in at the small forward position. He's been struggling now. Woodson and Short, their offensive game, you know, they've been really only shooting 42%.
Pass into Worthy, good one. Double team, Green, but the Lakers moved the ball. AC lost it that time. 22-11 with 3:20 to go first quarter. Lakers have led all the way. Woodson misses. Tim McCormick has come in the ball game for the Rockets as well. Out of bounds. And they're going to give it to Houston.
See, the Lakers put so much pressure on you when you go down that lane. They get to you, their hands are up, and they have such good size with all their big people, especially with Magic at 6'9".
Woodson, wild shot. Here the Lakers look to run. In the hands of Magic. Woodson picking up Scott quickly. Magic finds Green inside. And a loose ball foul against L.A. Magic Johnson is finding crevices and creases all game thus far.
Great point, Dick. He's making the passes 20 to 25 feet. That's the impressive part, and hitting the guys inside the dotted line for the easy shot attempt.
Viewers may not appreciate how difficult it is for any guard to come face to face with a 7-foot defender when driving to the basket. Hubie explains.
When the point guard breaks the foul line, he has 1/100 of a second to make a major decision. Watch Magic Johnson's eyes, shoulders, and hand as he delivers that first pass. He's trying to avoid the 7-foot center as he rotates to pick him up in the lane. On his second move, he is going to use a look away and come and deliver that pass for the easy layup. We take this for granted. Now, in his third move, he's going to take the defender right to the rim and then make a split-second decision. Here you come with the look away and the drop-off pass. Now, who better than Magic Johnson, the best in the business?
Well, listen, this is a typical Magic coming out of this missed shot. He always leaves something so that he can be the focus of attention.
Easily. Derek Chivas inside the three-point mark hits the jumper. 22-13, the Lakers by 9. They have dominated this first quarter, and Magic Johnson has put on a show worthy of an all-star game in which he was not in crosstown at the Astrodome, making up for it here in Houston. He just got the dates wrong. Michael Thompson on a double team, 6 on the shot clock.
There's that diagonal pass.
And Orlando Woolridge in the game is fouled going to the basket.
See, anytime that the ball goes into pivot area and you get double and triple team, you know that you can take the ball to the opposite side of the floor. The Lakers are doing a masterful job today.
Orlando Woolridge on the free throw line. Tim McCormick on the foul. Woolridge has had an up and down season, likes to create his own shot on a team that basically wants to create it for you.
Yeah, but if you notice, anytime that they reverse the ball, they allow him to take people off the dribble. He has such an explosive step, and when he goes to the glass, he can shoot with either hand.
Now that you mention it, I do notice.
Yes.
Short and Floyd and Chivas in the perimeter, and it's McCormick and Olajuwon, 2 centers in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the period.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first. Chivas almost lost his dribble, but lays it up smartly. Good strong move to the hoop.
See, I can't bring that point out enough. There is no place for the driver to go. Once Houston beats you off the dribble and go down in there, you have Thorpe on one box and Olajuwon on the other, so you always have the guys that can block your shot. Offensive foul.
Against the Lakers. And it's on James Worthy, who leads with 8 points. Michael Cooper coming in for the Lakers, replacing Byron Scott. Scott goes out with 6. So the Lakers now have Magic and Cooper in the backcourt, and Woolridge, Michael Thompson, and James Worthy up front. Minute 40 remaining in the first period. Lakers have led all the way, up by 11 here. McCormick with a turnaround. Olajuwon trying to tap it and keep it alive, and instead the Rockets will be called for a foul.
See, if I'm coaching Houston today, Dick, I'm upset. Derek feels that he had the ball that time, but he did get a piece of the man's arm. Don Chaney is having a tough time because every shot that's going up out of the pivot is a fall away jump shot. No way can you get to the offensive board when you keep missing.
And a lot of the shots have been in and out, but nobody underneath to try for that second shot. Here's Woolridge. Johnson there, taps it. Magic Johnson has put on a show that you won't read in the numbers or the stats in this first quarter.
It's all the little things today. The power dribbles, beating the people from top of the circle to the other, and then finding people with the tap passes. I've never seen him do it this much.
They got plenty of time on the shot clock. They double and triple Michael Thompson. Tough to do that on a team like the Lakers. Woolridge is rejected by Hakeem Olajuwon.
You know, I think we saw that look-away pass a few seconds ago.
And Discontinued double dribble against Derek Chivas, and in all fairness to Chivas, he's got to be really excited in starting his first game as a rookie, and he may be too excited.
Yeah, but the cardinal rule of basketball is never leave your feet unless you are going to shoot the basketball. You can always change it to a pass. He left his feet to make a pass, and then when they take away that lane, as good as the Lakers are, you end up with a turnover.
It is still Laker ball with 45 seconds to go in the first. Michael Thompson on the quick toss inside. There's the time remaining in the quarter.
I'm really surprised that Olajuwon didn't challenge that shot that time.
Purvis short, high arcing rainbow jumper, nothing doing. A lot of physical contact inside, crashing the boards, and a loose ball foul will be called against the Lakers.
The Laker defensive today, very impressive, Dick. Anytime that Houston takes that shot, they have a man running at him with his arm up. They're not just letting him shoot over the body. You've got to shoot over the extended arm. The intimidation factor.
AC Green will check back in along with Otis Thorpe. The two power forwards who started the game re-enter the contest now. But James Worthy will go out, and Olajuwon gets his first rest. Olajuwon has scored only 4 points, has a couple of blocks, but as Hubie mentioned, has not been that intimidating a force defensively inside. Think about the Rockets. They have missed a lot of opportunities. The Lakers have turned it over 7 times in this quarter. Houston has not scored after those turnovers.
Yeah, this is a tough assignment for Derek. They've taken him off Worthy, and they've had him on Magic Johnson ever since they brought Purvis Short into the ball game. I'll tell you, he's down in there. He's digging.
9 on the shot clock, and Magic gave him the dipsy-do, one move, and then he went inside and burned him.
Well, he faked coming off the pick and roll going baseline. And anytime that happens, you need total defensive rotation.
5 seconds on the clock for the quarter. Floyd banks it in. 28-17. The final shot of the quarter off the glass, and that'll do it. The Lakers led all the way. Their biggest lead was 13.
CBS Sports coverage of the National Basketball Association is sponsored by Jeep and Eagle, official vehicles of the NBA, the Industrial Tool Division of Black & Decker, and by Minute Maid Orange Soft Drink, the orange of the NBA.
Dick Stockton and Hubie Brown here at the Summit in Houston, Texas, where the Lakers have an 11-point lead as we start the second period of the game. 2 of the Lakers starters, and add Magic Johnson to that, are also on the bench as we start the period. Crowd here in Houston saying goodbye to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar unless they meet again in the playoffs. Sleepy Floyd and Purvis Short with Chivas, McCormick, and Thorpe. So Olajuwon on the bench for Houston, and so is Magic Johnson for the Lakers. Floyd, another good drive to the hoop. That's 2 in a row for him.
That was a very difficult shot. He had a dip underneath. Both teams now will be in some form of a passing game. A lot of movement.
Scott missed from the corner. He's in there with Cooper, Woolridge, Thompson, and Green. Chivas crashes the board. Scott ahead of the field with Floyd and Woolridge. Chivas breaks it up nicely. He broke up a 2-on-1 break, and now the Rockets 4-on-2. And it's Floyd. Michael Thompson made a good baseline play. All of a sudden, it's end-to-end. Wild action, the crowd into it. Both of these teams have come out flying here in the second period after a relatively tame first period that featured Magic Johnson's heroics.
The name of the game is make the easy pass, and the game becomes easier to play.
I don't think that cardinal rule has been followed by these teams. 1 second on the clock. They don't get it off. And the 24-second clock expires as the Rockets bring back Hakeem Olajuwon and Frank Johnson in as a point guard, and a 20-second timeout has been called by Pat Riley.
Well, Pat Riley does not like the frantic pace right now. Up until this time of the ball game, they have been coming over half court. If the fast break was not there, getting into their offensive sense and running a nice set play. this unit, the second unit for the Lakers, is one in which they like to have a lot of motion.
Next Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, CBS Sports presents the 1989 NCAA Basketball Championship Preview Show. And then at 1:30 Eastern, it's the Big East semifinals live from Madison Square Garden. That's next Saturday here on CBS Sports. Hakeem Olajuwon is back in the game for the Rockets.
Mike Johnson and Hakeem Olajuwon check into the game.
Later on next Sunday, of course, you will see the NCAA selection show. You'll learn the 64 teams that will compete in this year's NCAA championship. Frank Johnson, the former Washington Bullet, now come in at point guard. Nice move inside, Frank Johnson. And it's now 28-21. The Laker lead has been cut to 7, nearly half of what it was in the first quarter.
See, the Lakers spacing is very, very good today.
Woolridge bounces off Olajuwon, and Hakeem is going to get called for his first personal foul. There's Magic on the bench with 7 assists and 4 rebounds.
Watch how Frankie Johnson comes off the pick and roll, sees the opening and takes it right down and challenges AC Green. The old story, when you come down that lane, if you can shoot the basketball with either hand, you are a big threat.
Veteran of 7 years with the Bullets, Frank Johnson. We haven't seen him in a long time. He played only 32 games the last 2 years. Stress fractured in both of his feet. Amazing that he came back. And he's helped this club and has really experienced no pain.
Well, he had a strong game the other night in Seattle, but he is a wee bit hampered here with a hamstring.
Rockets had it cut to 7 after they were down by 13. Double team on Thorpe. 8 on the shot clock. Chivas gets it in now to Olajuwon. And Hakeem, the dream, scores. And it's now a 6-point affair. Lakers lead. Hooker overran the ball and stepped on the line and turns it over. And the Rockets on the march. And a timeout called as the crowd is enjoying this Houston rally.
On this sequence, watch the triple teaming of the Lakers defense. Here we have it right there. Now, in order to beat this, you must come out of it with a pass and then rotate the ball to the opposite side of the floor. Now, here we have out the Purvis short, across the Derek Chivas, and now, if you have the luxury of beating a player off the dribble, you end up with the dunk or the layup.
Pat Riley calling the timeout. No lineup change, but you can see the Lakers have extended their defense just a little bit more. As Hubie mentioned at the top, that has been the reason for their spark on the other end. 10 on the shot clock. Here is Hakeem. They all surround him. Olajuwon short with it. And Green comes out of it. 9:20 remaining in the first half. 29-23 the Lakers. They were up by 13. Lead has been cut to 6. Thompson gets it quickly over Hakeem.
Well, that was too easy from a defensive standpoint because the offensive player, Thompson, brought the ball right back into the defensive man's face.
Cooper is guarding short. Green is all over Olajuwon, and there's a good play into Thorpe. And a loose ball foul will be against the Lakers. Second loss in a row for the Cleveland Cavaliers, who just haven't lost that many games period this year, and they scored only 9 points in the fourth period of that game, amazingly, against the Bucks.
Yes, but the Bucks have one of the best records in all of basketball, playing outstanding defensively all year.
Green committed the foul, his second, and he might have been a little reluctant to really challenge Olajuwon right there for the basket. And once again, the Rockets trailed by 6. Worthy and Kareem will come back in. Magic remains on the bench for the Lakers.
This group for Houston has done an excellent job defensively. They're challenging the post play, and they're doing a pretty good job rotating.
Woolridge gets the foul in the basket.
That was an exception. I honestly thought that Hakeem was going to step in there, maybe not so much take the charge, but challenge that dunk.
Foul is on Otis Thorpe, his first foul, and Woolridge is on the line.
Now you'll see Woolridge going strong here to the basket. Hakeem making a decision. See, as he steps away did not challenge that shot. Now, you know, in Woolridge, we have a guy who's averaged 17 points a year for a 5-year career in Chicago. You're talking about a proven scorer.
Kareem and Worthy back in for the Lakers. Well, Worthy not quite back in. He'll come in next dead ball for Woolridge. Olajuwon missing. Here comes the Lakers again. Kareem. Skyhook doesn't work. Otis Thorpe the rebound, and once again the Rockets trying to cut the lead to 6. Lakers have been in front from the start today. Just under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Floyd. Frank Johnson. Good penetration. Olajuwon. Rebound Michael Thompson.
Even if you don't like the Los Angeles Lakers, you must be impressed with their defensive rotation today.
10 on the clock. Into Kareem again, guarded by Short. Towers over both of them. Woolridge dishes off. How about their offensive passing inside?
Houston right now needs to get something down inside where they don't get the fall away jump shot. If they don't get the power play, that they get fouled. They have not been on the foul line enough.
Short goes inside to Akeem, and the foul will be called against Michael Cooper, who happened to collide with Akeem. By the way, Akeem Olajuwon punched Michael Cage of Seattle, and he may be fined or suspended when they review the films of that this week.
This game summary is sponsored by Miller Lite. When it's Miller Lite, less filling tastes great.
Dick Stockton and Hubie Brown back in Houston, where the Lakers have led all the way and shooting 52% to only 35 for Houston. Worthy is the leading scorer for the Lakers, and Akeem Olajuwon 8 points and already 8 rebounds. Of course, as you know, he didn't play basketball till he was 15 years old. He's from Lagos, Nigeria, and a University of Houston assistant in the early days said, look, here's what I want you to do. He put a chair down. He stood on a chair, the coach, and he says, do this, and stuff the ball through. And then he got off the chair, and Akeem then got on the chair and stuffed the ball through. He didn't know, and of course, his time, he didn't need to get on the chair himself, as we found out.
You know what's nice about Akeem? He has a very pleasant way about himself. Makes everyone at ease. A jokester, really a fun person, and he's really made it in the business world.
Yes, he has.
Outside of basketball.
Billboards all over the town with his shoe contract, which is hefty.
Yes, and a big exporter of shoes, like 65,000 pairs of shoes a year to Nigeria.
Floyd misses a three-point shot, and Magic Johnson back in the game. He did not start the second quarter, and the Rockets cut the 11-point margin to 6, but now the Lakers have it up by 10. So they didn't lose much with Magic on the bench. Thompson with one dribble hits the basket.
You must play Michael Thompson in that position. He's been able to really hurt Houston in the 2 previous games, getting 21 the first time out and then high double figures the next game. He can make that jump.
Broken short sometimes, and he misses a three-point. Olajuwon tipped up by Thorpe. Getting hot and heavy inside, and you can see where Otis Thorpe, who really has supported Olajuwon so well coming over from Sacramento in that big trade.
When you get a rebound in that position when there's traffic, you try to tell the young players that play for you, take it up strong with both hands on the ball.
Walter Berry, who has been much traveled in only 2 years in the NBA, has come in the ball game now for the Rockets. He began with Portland, went to San Antonio, New Jersey, and now Houston. Hopes that maybe this is his last stop.
Well, they're impressed with his offensive potential. They're a little bit dissatisfied at the defensive end of the floor because there really isn't a position here. They have so many small forwards, so they're trying to get him time at both sides.
Magic Johnson and Akeem will jump it, and as you have been saying, when you triple team a guy like Akeem, the pass better be right and he better handle it.
Now here we have Akeem and Kareem jockeying for the low post area. He's trying to get the passing line. It's Story there. You say, why did he fall down? See Kareem being a smart veteran. Anytime an offensive player puts his weight back into your chest, step back and let him fall backwards.
The lead is 12 for the Lakers with 5:45 remaining in the first half.
There's your triple team.
They're tripling Olajuwon and Thorpe makes a long pass. Frank Johnson can't handle the high toss, so the Lakers regain possession.
Well, you know, when you see Kareem beat the double and triple team so easily and make the correct pass, you get a tendency to believe that that's an easy thing to do. And you're seeing today that the Houston Rockets are having great difficulty finding the free person.
Blocked by Walter Berry. Walter Berry, who has not been the defensive player of any year in his 3-year career, blocks Thompson. And there's Berry doing what he does best, the one-on-one left-handed move inside.
Off the dribble, Walter is extremely dangerous because he has so many herky-jerky moves and unorthodox shots.
Olajuwon gets a hand on it, and it's last touched by Berry. It'll be Lakers ball with 4:57 remaining. 37-27, the Lakers. Kareem beats the gamble by Olajuwon and will go to the line and shoot 2.
Good foul that time. Kareem was on his way in for a slam dunk. You're going to force him to go to the foul line. Kareem has always been a good foul shooter.
Abdul-Jabbar will be shooting 2.
Foul is on Walter Berry and Abdul-Jabbar on the free throw line. In the days that Bill Fitch coached Houston and decided he would not double team Kareem, he really ate up Olajuwon in those early days. I mean, it was very tough not to double team Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, when sky hook is on, let's face it, it's unstoppable. And even when you double team him, he's still going to be able to split you because he gets the shot off so quick.
Setting a screen is Thorpe. Frank Johnson finds a spot on the floor and hits it. 38-29. The Rockets have it down by 9 again. They haven't been able to cut it under 9, it seems, except that one time they managed to get it to 6. Worthy hits it again, keeping the Rockets at arm's length.
Wow, that was interesting. Magic Johnson posts Floyd down inside. He's given away 6 inches, and then Magic can see over the double team.
The bench, the Lakers have dominated 15-4, the scoring off the bench in this game. First of a 5-game road trip for the Lakers. They want to catch Cleveland and Detroit. An air ball thrown up, and it's still Houston ball. And you know, Cleveland lost to Milwaukee today, so the Lakers can gain another game. And after going to 3 7-game series last year to win the championship, they know what that home court edge means in postseason.
Well, when you talk to the Lakers, they just don't talk about making the playoffs. They're constantly aware of home court advantage for the finals. That's how they talk.
Berry fouled, but a fine bounce pass from Olajuwon will send Walter Berry to the free throw line. Maybe let me ask you a little more about Walter Berry, why he has been such an enigma where he's been so well traveled in just 3 years.
Well, I think he's had a problem with the coaching staffs, you know, whether it was Portland or San Antonio or then in New Jersey. Everybody wants to see a higher energy level in regards to his preparation, not only at practice, but also at the defensive end of the floor in game time. Nobody questions the offense.
Worthy has picked up his 3rd foul, and so he has to come to the bench, and Orlando Woolridge replaces him. Berry misses the free throw attempt. It's an 11-point Laker lead. He missed both of them. Under 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Lakers led by 11 after 1. They're leading by 11 now.
See, they want this post up right here. They know that as the clock gets down, he can get that shot.
Misses the shot, gets the rebound. Blocking off the baseline is Olajuwon. Kareem posting up against Otis Thorpe.
See, Magic is moving him out right now. He knows that he can take him anytime.
Illegal defense called against the Rockets. That's the first one in the game. Next time, Don Chaney's crew will be hit with a technical foul.
That's their first warning, subsequent warning will result in technical
Pat
foul.
Riley's road trip includes, after today, games against Miami, Charlotte, Atlanta, and Golden State. Olajuwon knocked it out of the hands of Kareem, causing the turnover. The 3-on-1 break completed by Walter Berry.
See, that's getting the ball to the right guy. That was a mismatch. Once he gave it to Berry, because of the elevation, he could get over the top of the defensive man.
Against Olajuwon, there's Kareem. And the sky hook for Abdul-Jabbar. His first field goal of the game for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So soft. The backspin, how it caught the rim and just pulled itself right back in.
They're going to call the foul against the Lakers. Maybe against Kareem. It'll be 3 on him if it is against Abdul-Jabbar. And it is 3 on Kareem. We'll be back.
Pat O'Brien on your way back to the Summit in Houston, Texas. Coming up on the Prudential at the Half, we'll get you caught up on all the scores and highlights. Some good games going on in the NBA today. Do you believe in magic? Almost everybody else does when it comes to this guy. An appreciation today of Magic Johnson. And it never rains in California? Want to bet? We'll explain that one and more at a familiar place, the Prudential at the Half. Back to you, Dick.
42-31, the Lakers lead, and Magic Johnson, who was out 2 weeks with a hamstring pull and doesn't talk, as he told you about MVP years. Look at the numbers, and he would have to rate strong consideration.
Well, he's already been NBA Player of the Week on 2 occasions. He leads the league in triple doubles with 11. He is second in the league in assists and second in the league in free throw shooting at 91%. Once again, you like Magic because every year he comes back, he's added something new to his game. This year, 91% on the foul line.
Right. And he's averaged triple-double against the Rockets in the 2 previous games. It's amazing the way the Lakers have dominated Houston in regular season, and yet Houston has won the 2 playoff battles in the 80s against the Lakers. Olajuwon. It's a 9-point game. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half.
Going to get a pick and roll here.
Michael Thompson, and they go all the way with Magic. Draws the foul and will go to the line.
Magic read that beautifully. He did what we call a staggered dribble. He came off that pick and roll, hesitated, and he allowed the defense to fake and go back, and then he went right at the rim.
That is the 2nd foul on Olajuwon, and the 4th on the Rockets. Lakers already in the penalty. When he was out for those 5 games in which the Lakers won 3 out of those 5 games, he has come back so refreshed, and it could all be a blessing with some of the problems that the Lakers have had. Scott and Magic Johnson, they've looked awfully sharp lately.
Well, you know, no matter how you slice it, they are still 3 games on the loss side ahead of the next team. And here is the half-court trap for the first time today. 1-3-1 half-court trap by the Lakers.
Floyd inside to Berry. Play by Walter Berry. Tell you, that left hand is a weapon, isn't it?
He brought that one out of the 2nd row. From behind the board, he made that.
The game is an 8-point affair in favor of the Lakers. Winding down to the 2-minute mark. Scott quickly from the corner. Rebound Thorpe. Knocked away by Woolridge, but the Rockets will take over. And a chance to cut into Pat Riley's lead more.
Well, Pat Riley's uptight, you know, like he says. Here's the pass to Berry. Now, watch this shot, where he brings the shot from to beat the defense. Look at this. Beautiful.
And he was good on a block shot already. Floyd misses a 3-point play. Magic Johnson going strong to the hoop is fouled, and the basket will count on a goaltending charge as they hit the ball against the glass. Goaltending and a chance for a 3-point play.
And you know what's sad about that? You give a guy the 2. You got to make a decision when he's out on the break. Can you block his shot? If you cannot block the shot, then don't foul the guy where you're going to give him a 3-point possibility.
Floyd on the personal foul, and Magic missed the shot. Now the Rockets had it down, and Floyd took a 3-point shot. Shot decisions have not been all that good for the Rockets this year. Trap again by L.A.
See, they'll give you the corner shot.
Olajuwon from Floyd. 12 for Olajuwon.
That was beautiful passing. When they run out at you in the corner to try to find the man on the low box.
1:25 remaining in the half. 45-37. Lakers by 8.
Listen, you people here are straining at the bit to start cheering.
Woolridge. Now the Rockets have a 4-on-3 break. Floyd behind to Thorpe. Otis Thorpe. And it's a 6-point game again. That's as close as the Rockets have come to the Lakers in this one since they built their biggest margin. Under a minute to go in the half.
Here comes that pick and roll again. Watch how he reads it.
Magic. Rebound Olajuwon, and they can cut it to 4. And the Summit crowd, quiet for most of this first half, will explode if they do. now the Lakers as Magic checks the clock. A half a minute to go. 19 on the 24-second clock.
He wants to clear out now. He's got to try to back Frankie Johnson down.
A three attempt by Byron Scott buries it. A big three by Scott.
See, you knew that they had a double and triple team him, and as soon as the double team came, he found the free man on that long diagonal pass.
Playing for the last shot of the Rockets. Took a lot of the wind out of the Houston fans and team with that three-point shot. And Magic on the turnover as time runs out. So the Lakers thwart the Rockets' burst toward the end of the first half. And that is the end of the first 24 minutes. Lakers lead the Rockets 48-39. And Pat O'Brien will return with the Prudential at the half from New York after this message.
CBS Sports presents the NCAA Basketball Championship.
Sleepy Floyd. Look. Oh, he threw it to the wrong man. He threw it to Worthy. It's over. It's over.
Whitberg. Oh, that's a long ways.
They won it on the dot.
There will be no dynasty. Villanova has done it.
Smart takes the shot.
Indiana wins the championship. Keith Smart
And
is
they
the
call
hero.
it March Madness.
CBS Sports presents the Prudential at the half. Sponsored by the companies of the Prudential. Come to the Prudential and build your future on the Rock.
And from Control Room 43 in New York City, hi again, everybody. I'm Pat O'Brien, and once again, welcome to the Prudential at the half. Down in Texas, the Lakers lead the Rockets 48-39. The big injury story in the NBA today is whether Mark Jackson of the New York Knicks will have arthroscopic surgery to correct a torn cartilage in his right knee. Now, I spoke to Mark just a few moments ago, and he told me that he will probably decide tomorrow on the surgery that all the Knick doctors recommend. Let's go to the scoreboard now because the streak is over at Richfield Coliseum in Cleveland as Milwaukee beat them 103-98 today. The Cavs' Larry Nance stuff on an alley-oop pass from Brad Daugherty put Cleveland up by 12. But the Bucks' Ricky Pierce off the bench had a big fourth quarter surge. He scores on the breaks to give the Bucks their first lead of the game. By the way, Cleveland scored only 9 points in the fourth quarter. Utah and Atlanta, the Hawks had beaten the Jazz 13 out of 14 in Atlanta, but not today. Utah upends them 85-83. Mark Eaton dominated the boards throughout, pulls down his 23rd rebound, puts it in to give the Jazz a 4-point lead. The Hawks had a chance to win it, down by 2. Doc Rivers misses the three-pointer. Utah wins 85-83 at the Omni. In college basketball, Illinois and Indiana, they're all tied up now in the first half. If Indiana wins this game, they win the Big Ten outright and gain an NCAA bid. The Big Ten has no tournament. Earlier today here on CBS, what a game this was, huh? 82-76, Syracuse over Georgetown in overtime in front of 32,683. Duke beat North Carolina 88-86 today. With Carolina losing, North Carolina State is the ACC regular season champ. By the way, the Miami Hurricanes may have a new head coach. Washington State's head coach Dennis Erickson told his players that he has accepted the Miami job. Now, according to the Miami Herald, Erickson and Miami Athletic Director Sam Jankovic have reached a non-binding oral agreement, which either side could break off no later than today. When we come back, a tribute to a player so good, they had to call him Magic, as At the Half rolls on from New York City after a commercial and a word from your local station. Our score at the Summit, the Lakers lead the Rockets 48-39. Magic Johnson with 7 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's talk about the world of magic in sports. The 1969 Mets, the 1980 U.S. Olympic hockey team. In basketball, there is Irvin Johnson, who is so magical you wonder why he doesn't show up wearing a top hat and gloves. We thought it was time to sit back and appreciate the magic.
If he's not the best, you know, he's in the top 3 or 4 to ever pick up a basketball.
He's awfully good, and he still seems to get better every year.
He's like Mr. Basketball. I mean, he can do it all. real happy to win the game, but for Irvin, it was like we had just won the World Championship. I told him, look, we got 81 more games to play. You can't get into such an emotional pitch that you'd be, you know, jumping up and down after every game.
To really start looking is to hit him a couple times.
It took me getting hit in the head a few times to actually start watching him.
Well, he understands that they be coming about 90 miles an hour.
If you take your eyes off him, then you're asking for trouble. You're asking to get hit.
Don't watch basketball, and they say, do you do magic? They think I do tricks.
Fellow coaches in this profession will look at this and cringe, but he really loves his teammates. He loves the game.
Do you amaze yourself sometimes?
I never.
You might say they could have used some kind of magic the other night in Sacramento when, of all things, the game was delayed by rain. You heard me. A basketball game delayed by rain.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
This you are used to, but indoor sports, you're supposed to be immune to rain delays. But last Wednesday night inside Arco Arena in Sacramento, it rained. Oh, the fans were prepared, but one player wanted a rain check.
We were ahead 94-91 at the time, and it was 9 minutes to go in the game. As far as I was concerned, that was at least 5 innings, and the game should have been called with our win.
What do you do on a rainy day? Take a nap, right? No, there was 9:43 left in the game, and the Kings were leading. You got to have the win, so who fixes the leak? Of course, you send the owner up there. And you know what? He fixed it.
I had visions of him falling down and going boom, you know, that would have really been a delay, have a owner scraped off the floor delay, you know, and that would have been the worst. So he's got a lot more courage than probably, unfortunately, anybody else associated with the team. So, but he got it stopped.
Philadelphia won the game. Sacramento plays at home again tonight. The forecast says no rain is expected. That's it for us. Next up, Dick and Hubie with the second half. I'm Pat O'Brien. Thank you for joining us on the Prudential at the half. Enjoy the second half here on CBS.
The Prudential at the half has been sponsored by the companies of the Prudential. Come to the Prudential and build your future on the Rock. CBS Sports coverage of the National Basketball Association is sponsored by the Bic Metal Shaver. It stretches your skin for a better shave. The U.S. Army, where you get an edge on life. Be all you can be. And by the heartbeat of America, today's Chevrolet.
The Lakers have led all the way and have a halftime lead over the Rockets of 48-39, and those 39 points are a season low for the Rockets at halftime. And every time Houston made a run in the game to cut the Laker lead to around 6, the Lakers had an answer on either end of the court, including the three-point basket by Scott toward the end. But Hubie Brown had a chance to talk with Don Chaney of the Rockets, and here's how that conversation went.
Don, the lowest output of the year at halftime, 37% shooting, 10 turnovers. Where's the emphasis in the third quarter?
Well, I think, first of all, Hubie, we have to settle down. We're playing very, very tight. And we have to have movement of the ball and movement of bodies. We're standing and just letting them dictate our action. We have to take advantage of the defense. Right now, we're not reading the defense whatsoever. So we have to get the ball in. If it's not, if it's double, get the ball out quickly and also put the ball on the floor to create a situation.
You know, one of the things you said at the top was the fact that the perimeter shooters were going to have to do the job, and they haven't. We'll look at the stats, but they are really abysmal from outside.
Yeah, well, you look at Chivas, Short, and Woodson. They're 1 for 13. Now, what that does when everything is from outside, that enables the Lakers to get out into the open floor. Then you can afford to say, hey, we're going to triple team Olajuwon and Thorpe and then force them to take fall-away jump shots.
So the statistics show that the Lakers have a big edge in the shooting department to the tune of 51 to 37%. But look at the perimeter shooting, only 18%, 5 for 27 for Houston. Woodson hasn't hit one. Now on the offensive rebounds, now the Rockets have 11 to the Lakers 3, but the Lakers have actually scored more off of their second chance points than the Rockets have. You're looking at the high scorers, Worthy with 10 and Olajuwon with 12. Akeem also has 12 rebounds, but an unsung guy may be Michael Thompson, who has 10 points and 7 rebounds coming off the bench for the Lakers. Sleepy Floyd on a drive to start things off. Walter Berry is in the lineup starting the second half for the Houston Rockets in place of Chivas, who made his first NBA start today. Kareem with a lefty rolls in.
Well, you could see Kareem felt Olajuwon playing him for the hook that time. Came back inside. Caught him by surprise.
And Sleepy Floyd, drawing the foul, will go to the line.
Now, you might not like that shot attempt by Sleepy Floyd, but I'll tell you what I like. The first 2 times he's had the ball, he's tried to put the ball on the floor and get by his man and make something happen. Let's break the Lakers down off the dribble. Now, when that second unit of Frankie Johnson and Berry came in the game, we saw a little bit of that, and it gave them a real shot in the arm.
Magic Johnson commits his first foul. Floyd, who came over with Purvis Short in the Ralph Sampson deal with Golden State last year, basically is better as a second guard. Not the ideal point guard, but Don Chaney will have to live with that. The lead is 7 for the Lakers. The Rockets hanging in there, but haven't really been able to get the dent inside 6.
Good defense that time on Byron Scott by Sleepy Floyd. They did not allow the Lakers to rotate the ball over and into Kareem.
Magic in the corner, Kareem setting a screen. Worthy lurking inside, gets free in the basket. He just got away from his man.
That was so beautiful because Houston switched. Magic found the free man.
Magic guarding Floyd. Now Thorpe posting up against Green. Long range by Floyd and a 3-point basket by Eric Sleepy Floyd. So Scott and Floyd have the only 3-point baskets today. Magic on a runner. Rebound by Walter Berry. Into the hands of Sleepy Floyd. He's had a hot third quarter. Mike Woodson drives baseline and gets it in there. Mike Woodson. And it's a 4-point lead now for the Lakers. Furrows on the brow of Pat Riley here.
That was a big shot in the arm. They had an advantage that time. And most important, they got a shot at the basket going into the lane.
Well, the Rockets have gotten it inside 6. Let's see how the Lakers answer that. 5 on the shot clock. AC Green. And so the Lakers have been around long enough to know how to try to stop a rally a bit. Looked like Green came up a bit lame coming up court. Floyd slices in, misses, and AC the rebound. We'll check to see whether Green had a momentary problem. Scott hit in the face, misses the layup. Basically letting him play today. Berry, Akeem, no basket. Foul against the Rockets. There's Byron Scott, who was hit in the eye. Foul is on Olajuwon, number 3 on Akeem.
You'll see right here on this sequence, nice move by Walter Berry, putting the ball up there nice and soft.
Two and a half minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Thorpe against Kareem. Goaltending. Akeem came over a little bit too late, and credit Kareem with another basket. He has 7 points.
I'll tell you, Don Chaney wants a 20-second timeout right now. I honestly thought that was a good shot clock. That ball was still on its way up. It's the old story. It's not goaltending until the ball was on its downward flight. I can understand why Olajuwon was upset that time.
Let's check again the Western Conference, looking at the remaining schedule, and it's important to note the home and away games. And some teams have an advantage and other teams don't. We have highlighted Phoenix and Golden State. Phoenix has 15 road games left, Golden State only 11. How do you look at those two?
Well, everyone keeps saying, or at least they ask me, do you think that Phoenix or Golden State are going to fold? And if you look at it here, the true test for Phoenix will be on this road situation. Golden State is sitting very pretty right now. And how about that 57-point quarter last night, the third quarter at home versus Sacramento?
Mitch Richmond, 47 points in the game. And keep in mind, Sampson hasn't played all that much, so they still go with Larry Smith at center.
And the 4 guards. Everyone keeps saying that they're going to tire and wear out. But with 25 or 26 games left, there they are.
People are getting tired saying that the Golden State Warriors are going to get tired.
Now that the schedule suits them with the home, that's pretty good.
8 on the shot clock. Here's Berry inside. Loose ball, the Rockets. Woodson comes up with it. New clock. Berry again. Came close again, Olajuwon. Rockets peppering the offensive glass, and Hakeem Olajuwon with 14 points. He's the game-high scorer, and it's a 6-point affair again. 56-50 Lakers. 8:40 remaining in the third quarter. Magic Johnson defended by Woodson.
They're clearing out, giving them the one-on-one.
The double, open shot worthy. Thorpe. Rockets can cut it to 4 again. That's as close as they've come. 4.
Big thing now is not a quick shot unless it's a good shot like that one.
Well, you can make those quick all night long, couldn't you?
Right.
And it's 56-52. The Rockets, who are down by as many as 13 in the first quarter today. Against Berry, Worthy goes baseline. Green, the offensive rebound. And a double dribble by A.C. Green, and the Lakers turn it over again. The Houston Rockets at 31-25 come into this game 3 behind Utah. The Jazz beat Atlanta on the road today, so they're 3.5 behind in that Midwest Division race. Olajuwon. Great defense by Kareem. Was right on that shooting hand. Magic batted away by Woodson. Roy can't save it. A little overzealous of the Houston Rockets, the kind of thing that Don Chaney was talking to you about at halftime.
Well, you'll see when Hakeem goes to make this move, he catches Kareem on his back. Beautiful reverse spin.
Then we saw Kareem make a fine defensive play on Olajuwon. They double team Kareem. Worthy short with the jumper. Good defense by Walter Berry. He is playing his heart out today. Woodson from the corner. Berry gets the offensive rebound between 2 Lakers and lays it in.
He's working so hard, and it's nice to see him benefit from the fruits of the hard labor.
Crowd is on its feet. Timeout Lakers, and they're going wild now. And the crowd is excited here as the Laker lead has been cut to 56-54. Hakeem Olajuwon had a nice conversation with Hubie Brown yesterday, and on the changing of the guard of the centers, talked about his respect for Kareem.
He's like Mr. Basketball, you know, all over the world. Everybody knows about Kareem and Dr. J. Yes, I was so excited. It was at the summit also. Lakers versus the Rockets against Kareem against Moses. So these are 2 of my favorite players, and it was an exciting game for me to see. They're as strong as ever. And the skyhook never changed. It's still the same.
Olajuwon has gone on the bench to get a breather right now. He has 16 points and 14 rebounds, and he's replaced by Tim McCormick. So this is a big moment for the Rockets to see how they do without Hakeem in the lineup.
Well, you must be impressed with the Rockets defensively this quarter.
3-point basket by Magic Johnson, who has more 3-point shots this year than in any other year in his career.
Is that Gall? That's Gall.
Take it right to them.
Right to, and take a 3.
That quiets the throng. 6:45 remaining in the third. It's 59-54 now, Lakers. Inside to McCormick. Kareem playing some good interior defense against the big people. Now the Lakers with the ball and a 5-point lead. Lakers are looking for their 5th in a row. They have won 7 out of 8, and they're on a roll now.
Beautiful pass.
Worthy tried to go to Green. Last touched by. It's the Lakers ball. It didn't go out of bounds, and Scott got it off in time, but missed at the 24-second buzzer. Rockets again. Woodson. Good play by Mike Woodson. And it's a 3-point game.
The Rockets defense this quarter, very inspirational, and it's really getting them out on the break. In the first half, we never saw this. We never saw the easy opportunities.
Berry has played a big role in it from an unlikely source. And here is a 4-on-3 for the Rockets. Berry, he did not get a good pass from Thorpe, in all fairness, although he was inside, the blade as they call him. Missed the layup anyway. 5.5 to go in the third. They double team and they foul Magic as McCormick. And Woodson quickly sandwiched Magic Johnson.
On this play, watch how the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fights off the double team. See, now he's looking and he finds the free man and delivers the pass.
Foul is on McCormick. That's the second team foul on the Rockets. Green driving to the basket, misses the layup.
Yes, but Sleepy Floyd, outstanding pressure that time on the shot.
59-56, the Lakers, who are an even 500 on the road this year. 14 up and 14 down.
See, McCormick's got to go in and post up Magic.
Floyd inside the three-point marker hits. He'll take the basket. He has 15 in the game, and it's a 1-point Laker lead. At one time it was 13. Houston made a couple of runs, and the Lakers open it up again.
You think he knew that Floyd was going to make a three?
No. Coming back is Scott. Missed the shot, the rebound. Floyd with 4:40 to go. The Rockets can take their first lead of the game. Woodson. Not this time. And the rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 59-58 LA. Looks like Woodson's task today is just to keep Magic at bay and bump him as much as he can. Magic slides in. Here are the Rockets with another chance to take the lead on a 4-on-2 break. Thorpe.
Well, they're doing both of those today. The third thing was he wanted to make them competitive defensively. Now, first half, just fair. Third quarter, outstanding.
Rockets with their first lead of the game. Michael Thompson has come in for Kareem for the Lakers. 60-59 Houston. And a foul by Berry away from under 4 minutes to play in the third.
They're going to post Worthy. Let's see what happens.
Against the likes of Sleepy Floyd, but helping is Berry. Offensive foul, but good rotation by the Rockets as Green did not have that open out. Walter Berry's play at both ends have been a big boost, and the Rockets have done it with Akeem Olajuwon on the bench getting a breather. Berry. Big game for Walter Berry. He's got 10.
Anytime that you're a player who can go off the dribble, you love to see the center switch out on you because now he's at your mercy.
Rockets have outscored the Lakers 14-2 in the last 6 minutes of this third quarter.
Oh, come on.
Magic blocked by Berry. Rebound, Floyd. And Floyd is called for the offensive foul. Timeout, Lakers. With 2:59 to go in the third, the Rockets lead nonetheless.
F-court 1-3-1 trap for Houston. First time in this ball game.
Inside to Michael Thompson. Had a big first half. AC Green on the Rockets. Olajuwon defended by Michael Thompson. Woodson hits it from outside.
He's the guy they need. They need that perimeter game from Woodson and Sleepy Floyd so that their interior people can get it done.
Cooper looking for Michael Thompson against McCormick. With 5 on the clock, good defense by McCormick. Here come the Rockets with a 3-point lead. And 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Houston has outscored LA 25-13 here in the third quarter. Olajuwon, quick shot. McCormick keeps it alive, bats it out to Berry. Now it's Woodson again. There's that shot. He's hit 2 in a row. Mike Woodson.
See, the perimeter game keeps the Lakers honest, and they're not going to be able to be so blatant in their triple teaming.
Akeem blocks Michael Thompson, and a foul Not a shooting foul called against the Rockets with 1:31. Both teams are well under the penalty from team foul.
See, when the shot goes up, you need the body on the block out. And then the key guy for the Lakers is A.C. Green. He leads them by many, many offensive rebounds.
McCormick's foul, his third, fourth team foul against Houston. Green in good position, goes up. Offensive foul. Olajuwon is tied up. Good double teaming by Magic and Michael Thompson. And he'll jump it.
This is the part of the game that Don Chaney wants Olajuwon to improve in. When you catch that pass down into your double, triple team, get the ball up high and find the free guy and pass the ball out. Stop trying to, force it and get tied up.
Woodson makes it 3 in a row. He has 11 points, 10 of them here in this third quarter. And it's 68-61 Rockets with under a minute to go. They have really taken this game away from the Lakers. And another turnover. And Houston on the run again. A very big third quarter for the Rockets.
They don't need the spectacular. They just need the meat and potatoes.
Like this guy, Woodson, finally misses after hitting 3 in a row. 38 seconds to go. 7-point Rocket lead. Big turnaround. Cooper for 3. Big one. Michael Cooper. His first basket of the game is a 3. And the Rocket lead is cut to 4.
Remember, the Lakers average 7 3-point attempts a game. And anytime you have Cooper, Magic Johnson, and Scott in there, they're always a threat.
Berry with a fake pass. And it's going to be Laker ball. Stepping on the, lost the ball on the pass. So now the Lakers with 3 seconds to try a basket. Remember, Byron Scott hit a 3 just before the end of halftime, which helped him.
The main thing here is to keep between you and your offensive player. Somebody's got to get to him.
And Cooper fires it up, and that'll do it. But the Rockets with a big third quarter.
Then defensive end of the floor.
Start of the fourth quarter. Cooper and Magic Johnson at guard. Up front, it's Thompson, Woolridge, and Worthy. Johnson for a 3. Magic, who's hit one earlier, misses. And Olajuwon will have the ball. So for the Rockets, in the backcourt, it's Floyd and Woodson. And up front, they've got Walter Berry with Olajuwon and Tim McCormick. So they're playing their 2 big people, McCormick and Olajuwon. It's worked for them. Five on the shot clock, and McCormick misses from the corner. 2 Lakers underneath, and Woolridge gets the rebound. Olajuwon with 16 leads Houston. Worthy with 12 tops the Lakers. Here is James. Gets inside, and again, good defense.
That's the second time McCormick has blocked a shot inside of the painted area.
Well, McCormick's 7-foot frame has got to be a factor there. Missing was Woodson, and here comes Magic Johnson. Scoops it. Stuffed through that time by Orlando Woolridge on a major league play by Woolridge.
He did that with his left hand. He controlled that ball up elevated off the rim, and then restuffed it back over the top of the rim.
We're going to see Thorpe and Byron Scott come back in next dead ball. Berry against Worthy. 5 on the clock. Worthy, or check it, Woodson, misses a 3. Lakers trailing by 2 can tie this game up with a basket. You know, the Lakers will be patient down the stretch in this game. The question is, will the Rockets be?
Well, this is one-on-one for Worthy.
3 on the shot clock. Worthy against Berry. Throws it away, and they're going to turn it over to Houston.
Give Houston their due. Now, when this shot goes up, watch to the left of your screen. Orlando Woolridge coming in here now. As he elevates, look at this, with the left hand, he brought it from below the rim up and over for his stuff. It up and then really getting them the lead.
Floyd and Woodson had 19 of the 29 points for Houston in that quarter. Woodson feeding off this time, and Olajuwon close to a jump ball situation with Michael Thompson. They didn't call it. Hakeem stuffed it.
Two-handed stuff. Most players will not try to block the two-handed stuff because it takes their wrist area right into the rim.
Worthy comes right back and will go to the line as he's fouled. second half.
Well, you got to give Houston credit because they did not allow them to get inside into the post-up areas or the lanes.
Otis Thorpe blocked by Woolridge, gets the rebound again. Fights for the loose ball. Berry dives after it, but it'll be Lakers ball.
A very, very big game. Inspirational type of game.
And it's Byron Scott with 11 points. 70-69 Rockets. The lead is 1. Does Houston have what it takes, even at home against this Laker team, to hold on with 8:40 to play? Seven on the shot clock. Akeem. And over the top, Otis Thorpe fouls. Woolridge falls down, and here's a 4-on-1 opportunity for the Rockets. Berry to Thorpe. See you later.
Always give it up. You'll get it back if you're open. If not, someone else will get an easy shot.
Thorpe with 10 points in the game. Outside, Worthy to Woolridge. Rebound by Otis Thorpe. That was a real good trade for the Houston Rockets, getting him. Woodson, finger roll from Mike Woodson, and Calvin Murphy, a former Rocket star, enjoys this one.
He is now the shooting coach here, working on with the young fellas who are low in foul shooting.
It's Richmond for the Warriors has averaged 21 points and is a fixture. Willie Anderson, who's the top scorer for the San Antonio Spurs. The leading scorer for the Miami Heat is Kevin Edwards out of DePaul. Speaking of another DePaul player, Rod Strickland, starting for Mark Jackson, who was out with knee cartilage problems, scored 20 and had 14 assists for the New York Knicks. A lot of pressure on Strickland now with Jackson out of there for the Knicks, UB.
A lot of pressure, except he possesses an awful lot of tools. He's a great scorer, excellent off the dribble, very good defense.
A three-point basket from the corner by Byron Scott.
They were going for that all the way, and if you didn't play it, they were going to play two-man with James Worthy.
74-72 Rockets with Scott's second three-point shot of the game. Basket. Woodson working against Byron Scott, goes to the hoop and will go to the line.
Anytime that the Rockets rotate the ball out to the wing area to either Woodson or Berry, I feel that they have been able to take their defensive player off the dribble today and make something happen. When that happens, the good defensive teams will rotate hard at you, and even if you should shoot and miss, you're in pretty good position to get the offensive rebound.
Byron Scott pick. It's okay, it happens to all of us. 75-72 Houston lead as we get down to 7 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Rockets have really extended their defense. I think you picked it up early in the third quarter how well they have improved their D. Wild shot by Michael Thompson, but a Houston foul.
Yeah, block out that time by Otis Thorpe. He used his arms in holding back AC Green from getting that. He didn't like that call, but what I liked about Thorpe that time, he put his body right into AC Green. They know that AC.
Magic defended by Woodson, working his way in, and there is the hook shot. Rebound by Olajuwon. Olajuwon now has 17 rebounds.
They get a break. What a break. Their decision. Long pass down the middle of the floor. No good unless the player is not guarded.
6:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Rockets by 3. 75-72. Magic Johnson steals the ball and is fouled by Walter Berry. What a quick move by Urban Johnson
right there.
Green too far under the basket. No look to Worthy. Great passing by the Lakers. Worthy to a wide open Michael Thompson at the baseline, who had missed 6 in a row before making that shot.
Well, they're getting the ball down inside the Magic, and then that forces you to rotate and double, and then he is the master at finding the free man.
Rockets lead has been cut to 1. Frank Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. Big basket for Akeem. He's got 20 points. He is the game high scorer. Frank Johnson is shadowing Magic, giving up a lot of inches. And should get double time pay for this job.
Right.
Worthy blocked by Olajuwon. Goaltending call by Jack Madden.
Wow.
Don Chaney was off and flying.
You see, he's saying that the ball, he took it off the glass that time. That's a tough call when you are the baseline guy behind the backboard.
That's the third goaltending call against Olajuwon today, and that'll happen with a guy who's active like that.
See, all coaches get bent out of shape when that call is made from the baseline. If the slot man makes the call or the back guy, they're usually able to handle that. They think that they've got a pretty good shot. Here it comes up here right now. This is not going to be a good picture to see whether or not it hit the rim, hit the backboard. Did he change it?
Basket has been awarded. Yes, it was, because the Rockets' lead is 77-76.
All right, the Lakers right now are in their half-court trap. 1-3-1.
Berry on the top. Looking inside to Akeem. Surround him. Akeem did not make a good pass, and it's out of bounds.
Remember, only 8 seconds on the shot clock now.
Woodson working his way. Short. Thorpe almost tipped it in on that short shot, and I think that was a shot and not a by one. 77-76.
Pat Riley wanted to travel that time on Olajuwon.
Akeem against two Lakers draws the foul. Keep in mind the Lakers have
Flynn and how hard you want them to play, and then they have to learn so many little idiosyncrasies of the players on their team from an offensive standpoint.
3-point Rocket advantage. Worthy. Big basket by James Worthy. 79-78. 4:19 remaining. Fourth quarter. Worthy with 17 leads the Lakers. Akeem has 22 to top the Rockets. And the big fella's going to be coming back in. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Thorpe inside with his hook shot. Otis Thorpe gives the Rockets a big 3-point lead again. 4 minutes remaining. Important game for both teams for different reasons. The Rockets have lost 7 in a row. They need a win here to right themselves. They need a good effort. They've been struggling. And here's a 3-on-1 opportunity. Floyd doesn't make it, but Woodson gets a new clock for the Rockets.
See, he should have given that ball up that time. They had a 3-on-1, and they could have had a layup on the right side of the lane. Fortunately, they get the ball back.
Floyd for 3.
Because he knew he was going to hit a 3.
Well, you know, that's his better role as a shooter more than as a guy who dishes it off. That's a fact. 84-78 Houston. Out of bounds. It's still Lakers possession.
Their energy level is great.
Kareem in the game. Look for a foul. None forthcoming. The rebound Berry.
Olajuwon.
They fell way down early. Thorpe. Foul will go to the line. They have shown a tremendous.
And this was getting off in such a dismal start when they started out here today. And you think that they might go into total depression. They rebounded right out of it with a great 3 quarters of basketball.
An air ball by Thorpe on the free throw. Missed them both.
You double team low.
Worthy. Quick toss from Magic. Went up with it and missed it. And now Sleepy Floyd with 2:35 to go. Rockets by 6.
And see if they back it out and work to their strength now. The key thing is to get good execution and a good shot attempt.
And this could be a very big possession for the Rockets. 7 on the shot clock. Woodson back to Olajuwon. Short. And the buzzer sounded. They did not get the rim, and the 24-second clock expired.
Roll for Magic.
Magic is fouled and will shoot, and now the Rockets are in the penalty. The Lakers still have to go. Play, and Woodson misses from the corner. Rebound by Worthy. Lakers will slow it up as the Rockets get back defensively. 5-point game. Houston in front.
See, this is smart basketball. You get it into Magic and let him decide.
Worthy wide open outside, and now it's a 3-point game. 84-81.
They're in a half-court trap again.
1:28 remaining.
See, what you try to do is to get the ball. If you go into the corner, then you want to get it down onto the boxes to either Thorpe or to Olajuwon.
Out to Woodson. Floyd is open. Puts the fake on Worthy. Penetrates. No basket if it goes, and a foul before the shot. Corner. Deflected on the pass. 17 on the shot clock. Olajuwon out to Floyd, and misses everything, but Thorpe is there, and he's blocked by Michael Thompson. Thorpe gets it out. Batted by Magic Johnson to Cooper for the layup, and it's a one-point game.
What a play.
But it was Michael Thompson who blocked Thorpe inside. One of many big defensive plays for the Lakers.
Lakers going with their strength again now, the 1-3-1 trap.
44 seconds and 15 on the shot clock.
Now remember, Houston only has one timeout.
Olajuwon, turnaround. Berry follows it up. Tipped up by Thorpe. Loose ball. Floyd has a new clock, but there are only 33 to go in the game. The Rockets clinging to a one-point lead, 84-83.
Lakers are in man-to-man defense now.
So they change from the trap. 10 on the shot clock. Hakeem well away from the basket. Floyd with a two-point shot. 2 for Eric Floyd. And it's an 86-83 game. Timeout, Lakers. Tell ya, those were some of the tensest 15 seconds of basketball we have seen in a while.
Excellent
short time
making things happen, but watch Magic on the slap hit, giving them the transition easy basket now. But now on the Olajuwon pass out here, this is a 2-point shot. Everyone thought it was a 3, but he had a foot inside the line.
The grimace and the timeout called by Pat Riley for the game. You watch the clock with the time remaining. The Rockets by 3. Scott lost it out of bounds. No foul called, and Houston has the ball with 8 seconds to go. You know, barring a steal, there'll be a quick foul. And a timeout. There was bumping going on with Byron Scott. Made no mistake about it. Purvis Short is in the game for the Rockets. 7 seconds to go, and Floyd will go to the line and shoot 2 for all intents and purposes to wrap it up. This would be a very tough loss for the Lakers, who had a 9-point lead at the half. Cleveland losing, knowing they're trying to get the best record in the league and a chance to get an advantage and gain a game on Cleveland. First of 5 on the road with a big lead, and seeing it dissipate in the second half is a tough blow for the Lakers.
Well, the basket pumping. Yes! The Bucks win! The Bucks win!
Danny may have to take a long one. Dennis will. Hits it! Dennis Johnson hits a 3!
Reed hit fakes, turns, fires, shot, blocked. Rambis with a shot, no good. Rebound, Rambis up and in with a tap. It's good! Hornets win!
NBA action. It's fantastic.
Whoa!
Point zone, he's double teamed. Worthy tries for a 3 and misses. The rebound by Floyd, and the game is over. The Rockets have won. They have ended a 7-game losing streak by beating the world champion Lakers for the first time this year, and the Lakers see their own 4-game winning streak go down the drain. Losing the first of this 5-game road trip, the Lakers had a 13-point lead, and the Rockets came back big in the second half to win. The final score, 88-83, in an exciting game at the Summit. Hakeem Olajuwon had 17 rebounds with 22 points, but our Miller most valuable player is going to be Eric Sleepy Floyd. 22 points, 8 rebounds and 6 assists, but he got the offense going in the third quarter and hit the big basket, as Hubie mentioned, down the stretch when the Lakers were